The grandiose ceremony, meticulously prepared over many weeks to pay a final tribute to the founding president of the Oyebog Tennis Academy, Joseph Oyebog, was celebrated from August 14 to 16, 2025 in Douala and Susa. Activities for this final tribute to Joseph Oyebog began on Thursday, August 14, with the release of the body from the Douala Bonanjo military garrison. Authorities, personalities, friends, acquaintances of the deceased, and especially the great Cameroonian tennis family mobilized en masse for the occasion despite the bad weather. Palpable and omnipresent sadness, heavy atmosphere, there was a lot of emotion. After the body was removed, a stop was made at the Douala Tennis Club. In this place so dear to the deceased's history, the club paid him a beautiful tribute. After this stop at the Douala Tennis Club, the body was transported amidst popular fervor to the family home located in Bonabri Ndobo. Before the wake, a mass was also celebrated.
If there's any identity, what we know, the character when Oyebog lived with us in service. All those who passed through in academy, if you don't get hot service, you know from that side. You know what I know say in the heaven? Even as Islam tell us our lifespan is 70 years or 80 and some, and it is a short lifespan. He lived his life very, very sweet.
After the mass, Joseph Oyebog's family, friends and acquaintances gathered to pay their respects throughout the night. Friday, August 15th, was another day of intense emotion. The emotion was palpable in the streets of Susa, where residents came out in large numbers to welcome the procession and pay tribute, each in their own way, to this great man who greatly contributed to the sporting and socio-economic development of the city through his dedication and love for humanity. The atmosphere was somber throughout the procession. Cultural and spiritual activities rooted in the traditions of the Sawa people were also taking place. It was in this atmosphere, enriched by the cultural and spiritual practices of the coastal populations, that the procession gradually approached the Christ the King parish in Susa for a moment of faith and prayer. After this religious stop at the Christ the King parish, the funeral procession gathered to reach the Oyebog Tennis Academy Sports Complex, the final resting place of Joseph Oyebog. Popular fervor, strong emotions, cultural activities, and entertainment were on the agenda until the body's arrival at the Oyebog Tennis Academy Sports Complex, located a few kilometers from the town center of Susa. The body was received by the youth of the academy, and the rites were celebrated by local traditional authorities. The crowd then gathered around the body for a large wake. The evening was punctuated by reflections, prayers, and artistic and cultural activities. On Saturday, August 16, 2025, the sky over the Oyebog Tennis Academy Sports Complex, often joyful, was heavy with sadness. A dark day for Cameroonian tennis, whose entire family once again mobilized en masse to pay him a final tribute. As has been the case since the beginning of these obsequious demonstrations, several major administrative figures, first and foremost the governor of Littoral, Samuel Ivaha Debua, the governor of Center Nazare, Paul B., the representative of the Minister of Sports, Dis Barga, and numerous religious and traditional authorities, came to pay their last respects to this great builder. This mobilization of important figures and this veritable human tide from the four corners of the world testify to the impact that Joseph Oyebog's colossal sporting and socio-humanitarian work had on tennis and society. The Oyebog Tennis Academy complex was packed for a final farewell to Joseph Augustine Bugany Oyebog. After the mass, there were many testimonies, each one as moving as the next. Authorities, personalities, family and friends of the deceased paid their last respects to Joseph Oyebog with memorable words. Due to the inestimable impact of President Joseph Oyebog's work on the socio-economic development of Susa, the ABO South community, where the Oyebog Tennis Academy's OTA sports complex is located, posthumously elevated him to the rank of Bancon. This Saturday, there was not only sadness. There was also a little joy. That of the young people of the academy who danced to celebrate their president and their hero who worked so hard to offer them a better future. After a life dedicated to tennis, Joseph now rests in peace and for eternity in Susa, on the site of the OTA complex, the gigantic sports project to which he devoted his entire life. His legacy will endure in memory and through time, inspiring those who will continue his work.